The ME262. I actually went and looked online in a few reference materials to try to find the camo for Gallon's plane here, but really couldn't find it, and so we're going to just wing it here just a little bit. We're gonna be really close. I want to do a little bit of a splinter pattern on the wings. And I've already masked them off with Tamiya tape, and that's just my version of the splinter pattern. I just kind of one way and then zigzag it the other way. It just keeps the gives a little bit of freedom when you do it, and you ain't worried about total accuracy. So I want to get that painted, get the darker green painted on the splinter pattern, and then I want to go and do the molting camo on the fuselage and the tail there. So that'll be hopefully later today, if not tomorrow morning. But that's where I stand on that. And then after I get the splinter and the molting on, then I'll shoot a clear on it, and then we'll start doing we can start doing decals. And then I got to paint the landing gear and all the little piddly stuff. But anyway, we'll jump that bridge once we get there. The P-47. So yesterday I went in and pre-shaded the whole plane. I put a wash in the cockpit, which is standard for me to do. Got the canopy glued on and got the canopy mask. So now I'm ready to put the base coat on and do the bottom. Now most of the P-47s that I've looked at, they all have an aluminum finish. And I'm going to cheat here. I'm supposed to use Mr. All-Clad. I was told that they wanted to use All-Clad. I'm going to do that on some other planes, but I'm going to cheat on this one. I'm actually going to use Tamiya aluminum, flat aluminum there, just for the body, just for the bottom here, because you're not really going to see it because it's going to be on its landing gear. So I'm going to use that. That'll just be easier and quicker. And then All-Clad, I'll have to show everyone how I do All-Clad. It's a little more time consuming, but I'll show everyone that once we get to the other planes. But anyway, I'm going to put on the silver probably on later today or this evening, and then be able to put the light blue-ish camo-ish color, which is I think I'm going to use that. Ocean gray too, I think it's really close, and then probably a dark green for the camo, maybe a little bit of olive drab-ish color. Well, we'll just figure out which one looks best and I'll go from there. But anyway, that's where I stand on the P-47. The creeper truck. I took some basically Tamiya field blue and sprayed all over the model, and I just didn't do it heavy. I did it in patches and everything else over the salt. And I started raking off the salt. Well, I wanted to show everyone here. I left some salt on. And just take you a stiff brush. It's what's good to have, cheap brushes, even ones that you just ruin. You can start scraping off. And it'll leave, where you chipped, and just you can keep adding. You can scrape off more and more. You can scrape off more of the paint. And one thing about the salt method, if you fill it, there's actually a little bit of a texture, just like you would a real rusted car. If you go and fill it, you feel how it's rough on the rusted areas, so it gives it a more realistic appearance, and just makes it more worn out. I'm going to do a little bit more, and then what I'm going to do next is finish getting the salt off. I'm going to add a little more darker colors, then I'm going to post shade it. I'm just going to darken it up and add a little bit of patchy green, because on the truck itself it's actually got some green spots in there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to weather it with the airbrush, and it'll basically be more darker, me doing a post shading, and then I'm not going to add any more colors to it. I think I keep going on and on and on, and I don't know if I can actually, I don't want to screw it up, just keep adding colors to colors, but you really can't screw it up, but there is a chance that you can. But anyway, it's you can see where it's rusted out. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm about done with that. Do some more shading, and then I start painting the tires and cleaning up the windows. And I painted over the windows too, which adds to the effect. And I'll just take some thinner, thin out the middle of the, like if you see right there how I did that. Just makes it looks like dirty windows where you just wiped it the middle away, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do on that. So a little bit more on that, and then we can start painting the good guy car after we get done with the creeper truck. Flash Gordon, I've been kind of I did take some tulip and get some of his seams right here filled. He's pretty much ready to be painted, and I'll show everyone. There's a picture that I want to paint him off of. I'm not going to paint him by the box. I've done one like that for a customer. This one I'm going to do a tad bit different, but I did make a waste mold of the helmet that I redone. I cut it in two pieces so you can have a two-part helmet and you have a seamless helmet, and it's just a little bit different. So I did a clear vacuum form of that, which I'm probably going to redo on a bigger machine, and I'm going to probably just do about 6 or 8 of these and just do them on a one big lot, and then I'll just cut them out and sew them with the kit. And I went ahead and did just a quick test pull of the door and the base here, and it's pretty decent. I did, however, I did drop it. So there's a lump right there, and I actually foam filled it because it was I didn't put a brace in the middle when I did the master. So I got to fix it. I got to fix the side here, so that's just actually a thicker styrene and a little bit of putty, and I'll sand that down, get that smooth. But anyway, that's just a quick test pull because I wanted to make damn sure I could pull it before I, be able to offer it for sale. So there you go. That'll look very slick once we get that fixed and vacuum formed. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. It is going to be 70 degrees here, so I got a little household chores I got to take care of. But anyway, that is what I've got going on today. We have got Flash Gordon in his new helmet, ME262, getting its Splinter and camo pattern, weathering out the creeper truck, and getting ready to paint the P47. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.